I got a new job. I finally got a job. If you keep up with me, I was unemployed for a little while. I finally got a job. I'm working at a summer camp. I'm working with kids. You know, it's an exhausting job, but I like it. I feel like I prefer work that stimulates me and makes me tired at the end of the day, rather than just working a job that is boring. And at the job, I'm just tell a story about a thing that happens. I think it's hilarious. At the job, we do a water day each week. So we try to. It's hot outside. It's the summer. We try to give them, one day a week that's like in their bathing suits. They're going to go to a splash pad and play water balloons. To make sure they're not getting dehydrated because it is hot outside right now. And with that, we one of the things that we do is we went out and we bought some equipment for it. Like we got a bubble machine, we got things, and one of one of my bosses went out and got this inflatable cactus thing. They came in on the first week of my work. They tell us they got this inflatable cactus thing. They're really excited about. They think it's gonna be super cool, and and I was like, great, awesome. The water day comes around. We're getting ready to go. We're setting everything up. We bring out the cactus, and I immediately try to think of a nickname that the kids would like. So I call him Mr. Cactus. I'm like, all right, we're gonna call him Mr. Cactus, and my supervisor goes and inflates it while the kids are coming in, and when the supervisor brings it out, I see this inflatable cactus looking thing. It's got this dopey smile, like it's a little weird, but it's kind of cute. I think the kids would like it. And it's like a ring toss cactus, so like it has the functions, like it has like inflatable rings that come with it that you like attach, or that you blow up, and then like you can throw on the cactus arms. And it's like this. It's a fun little thing. It's kind of silly, but the kids they probably would like it. And the part of it that makes it like for water day is it has a hose that like you can hook up a hose to it, and it runs through the tip, where it has like a sombrero. I forgot to mention that. It's a sombrero, and at the top of the sombrero where like the little divot is, it like shoots water out of it. Great. So we get it set up, and the first thing the kids do is find out that you can remove the sombrero, which is like, first of all, I don't really know why they would add that feature, but whatever, sure, did fine. But on top of that, when they remove the sombrero, like the sombrero is only like a little balloon around it. It's not like the sombrero, when you remove it, it's like taking off a full hat. It's only removing like a little tube around it. So the part where like the little like the sombrero goes around like divots, kind of like a cowboy hat, and like it like looks like they're wearing like kind of like a water cap. But if you look at it within the context, it looks like a oblong phallic object that squirts water out of its tip. It's like it. So when the kids we tried to get the kids to stop taking the hat off the sombrero, but they didn't. I don't think they processed what it looked like, which is good. It's good that they didn't know, because that would be really awkward to have to explain that or talk about it. But they like constantly insisted on removing it. And I have this one counselor who, for some reason, finds it makes them so uncomfortable that the cactus looks like that. And every single time the kids want to remove it, every single time makes them uncomfortable. And I just think it's hilarious that like we have this stupid, dopey looking cactus thing that like also just happens when you take the hat off the cactus. It looks a lot like a certain thing that men have attached to their waists. It's so dumb, and it's great. But the job is going well. That was a really bad game, being honest with you. I was kind of hoping I would do a little better, but that's fine. The job's been going well. Otherwise, like kids are stressful, man. Like I had one kid who was like trying to run away yesterday, which is crazy. But I mean, it's still fun sometimes. Like there's moments like that are funny. Kids are just stupid and funny. There's the other day, one kid like ran up to me. We were like lining up to go outside, to like play a game or something, because the camp is like indoor and outdoor. It's like a mix of both. And we were getting ready to go outside for one of the activities, and while we were getting ready to go outside, one of the kids came into the line, grabbed onto my leg and just went leg. They just stood there and said leg as they grabbed onto me, which was it was so weird. And then they went up to another, and then I was like, oh, please, hands off, because like you're not supposed to like let the kids like grab you or each other. And then they proceed to run and grab another kid and go leg on their leg, because they're like this tiny little thing, like they're not even bigger than my leg. So it's just like, kids are funny, man. They're adorable because they're so innocent and don't understand what's going on, but at the same time they're so stupid. Like I don't know. I feel like when I was a kid, I was never as dumb as some of these kids. Or like maybe I'm just remembering. I'm not necessarily dumb, but they're just like, I think they all grew up with iPads and stuff, like the iPad kid generation, which like isn't entirely their fault, but it is like, it definitely, you notice it. Like I sometimes we'll put on like it's kind of like an educational camp, so sometimes we'll put on like educational videos, or like even we'll just put on like music on the TV. There's a TV in the room, and it like, when you put on the Spotify, it like plays these weird graphics that like these bubbles that come on the screen and like circles that pop and stuff. It's like really weird that it does that, but it like does that. And whenever we do that, you just immediately see the kids like entranced with what's going on the screen, or like they'll talk about Roblox and Tung Tung Sahur all day. Like I just like, I don't know. I feel like when I was a kid, I went outside more than that, but I don't know. It's just interesting. Like I think it's the COVID baby thing a little bit. Like I was young when COVID happened, but I was not like a child. I think I was a teenager when COVID happened, and like I was honestly at a point in my life where I was so antisocial that it didn't really affect my development. But it's interesting to see like kids who are at super pivotal developmental phases, and like seeing how that like tiny little difference of like COVID and like the lack of social skills they develop from that really changes how some of them act. Not all of them, obviously, were like didn't have those experiences. Not all of them are like a little bit delayed socially, but it is definitely something that like I notice, and that definitely is there. And then I started thinking about the fact that we all lived through a pandemic. Like I feel like we all just act like it never happened, but I mean, it was a global pandemic's a big deal. Like the plague was a pandemic, and we talk about that like it was one of the worst things to ever happen in history. Like I mean, we just have more advanced technology now and are able to deal with it in more effective ways. But it's kind of crazy that we all just kind of existed through that and like just casually accept that happened. I don't know. Life is weird, man. The deck we're playing, I already made a video on it, but it's like, it was the recent buffs, which are the recent balance changes, I should say. There was nerfs, reworks, and stuff as well. But like within that, there was a lot of changes. Oh, bruh, that's messed up. That's messed up. All right, good game. Fair enough. I should have been paying more attention to the Magic Archer. But yeah, the new balance changes buffed a lot of like log bait decks and like a lot of cycle decks. Like, I mean, 2.6 definitely got some improvements. I mean, Ice Spirit got a nerf, but then Ice Golem, which hasn't like been that great in a long time. Like, it's fine. It's just not amazing. It got a buff, but like this deck specifically, Riley, I literally was sitting I was just sitting there and with my YouTube playing in the background, and started auto-playing videos. I auto-played a Riley video with this deck in it. And like I was just watching him play it. I'm like, this deck is like very good right now for considering the recent balance changes. I mean, Rascals were given a like slight rework, which I would consider a buff. Mirror was given a buff due to the log nerf. Like now you can mirror a princess and it won't die to a log, or same with the Dark Goblin. So that's insane. Obviously, Evolution Skeleton Barrel is a thing now, and it's really good. And like I don't Prince, did Prince get a buff? I'm forgetting. I don't know if Prince got a buff, but like this deck specifically is just really good right now. And like I think this is a pretty old deck, or at least it reminds me of a deck I used to play way back when, you know, because I'm so old. Uh, but yeah, it's just like it's good, and I am enjoying playing it. Even though I've lost both games so far, it's low. I feel like whenever I tell a story, I low key don't pay very close attention to the games, and then I like lose. I need to get better at multitasking because I also like to look at the camera when I'm talking. Because I don't know, I'm an actor, so it's like my instinct is to like look at the camera and stuff. But I feel like at the end of the day, I should be focusing on the games as well. But I don't know. It's less about showing off the deck, more about me yapping. This game is going very easily. I don't think he understands how to defend this at all. We're just gonna princess the back and wait out the next minute, and that's gonna be game. This deck is also really strong defensively. Even against stuff like Hog Rider, which normally I'd say that log bait decks that don't have buildings, like, okay, got 2 hits there. That's a bad example. But there's lots of times where I'll be able to defend with 1 hit, and like I don't have a building, and I don't have like consistent ways of dealing with Hog Riders. It just has such good offensive pressure and such good like stable defense. Like you just play a Prince in the back, and then like eventually he'll play a Hog Rider, and then you Goblin Gang on it, and it's gone, and then you'll have a counter push. And if he logs on that, you just play something like it's just a very like smooth deck. Like I feel like there's never a moment where I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? It's just like, okay, you do this, and you push into that, and then like it provides the next step for this thing that you're gonna do. And I just feel like it's pretty straightforward, and I think it's pretty fun. I feel like at the end of the day, people always talk about like low skill decks, like, oh, you're playing a deck that's so low skill. I would argue that this is a pretty low skill deck, but like, I don't know. I just want Clash Royale to be fun, man. Like I don't need to prove that I'm some amazing player. I know I'm not an amazing player. I just want to win ladder games and enjoy myself. Oh my, did I just 3-crown him? That was insane. I don't think this deck is good, but it's not that good. That guy just wasn't. I don't think he was paying attention. Thanks for watching this video. That's it for today. Okay, bye.